Greetings everyone, it's Greifer here. We're taking out the new Tier 6 German destroyer, the Karl Von Schonberg. As you can see here, we are middle tier. She's a destroyer, as you can obviously reading her blurb, designed for a 1934 type destroyer. The ship was relatively large for a type and featured very powerful artillery. That artillery being 4x1 150mm guns. As you can see straight off the bat, she is different from the other German destroyers of her ilk. She has heels, not smoke, and she has acceleration there for speed. Now, since she has heels, if you're going to look at a captain skill, Fearless Brawler may be up there. You may be doing a little bit of open watering, so getting that quicker DPM would be really beneficial. But playing the alternate German destroyer line, it's Fearless Brawler is not something I generally put on there. I might put Adrenaline Rush or the BFT equivalent, because you're going to be shooting your AP from smoke. So it's an interesting concept. So you potentially may even need to have a dedicated captain just for this destroyer, but it does make it very different to play at this tier as well. It's going to be quite strong when you think about it. I'm running Survivability Expert. You can see I'm at 18,500 hit points. So it's not too bad. Detection here with Concealment Expert is 6.6 kilometers. Her torpedo range is 7.5. Your turrets rotate at about 22.5 seconds to get from one side to another, so not super quick. Your torps are two sets of 4 533mm torpedoes. Each torp maximum damage is 13,700, and it's got a 90-second reload, which is pretty damn good. Torp angles are adequate. Wouldn't say they're anything to really write home about, but they're more than serviceable. Now, obviously, being AP, if you've played the alternate line, the AP is pretty damn good. 3,700 AP damage per shell. The HE does 1750 per shell with an 11% fire chance. Now, I pretty much go exclusively AP. Now, as you can see, my divmate here, TJ in the Hatsu, has got a torp on the enemy Hatsu. Smoke is up. I'm going to push. He doesn't know I'm here. He hasn't seen me. He assumes it's TJ on the cap. This is where Hydro would be damned handy. Friendly love tap. Nothing says I appreciate your efforts more than DD's ramming another. There we go. Detected. And he is down. First blood, 294 damage. And for that 294 damage, I take just on over 1,000. Stealing the smoke. It's only up for a little bit of time, but it's enough to get a salvo off and go dark. So Charlie Cap's secure. Enemies seem to be doing it pretty strong down at Alpha. We've only got the Minakaze, Karachakulo, and Nürnberg holding that, even though we've got an Akat and a Konigsberg with the Nelson coming up. They seem to have been giving up on Bravo, and they're going to help secure Alpha. Minakaze does get a strike on the Shinonomi, which is damned handy, especially when you're in a destroyer that is like the one I'm playing here, that is out-detected by those DDs. Massive hit on the Konigsberg there. goes the Nürnberg down at Alpha. See if we can pick up this Königsberg. All the damage was done by one of the BBs. Pretty sure that was Jonathan there in the Normandy. And we get 1 torp, 2 torps, 3 torps. The Furataka is low. 249 and he goes down. A devastating strike. I assumed he had Hydra. And we get the coveted double strike. 30 to 1,000. 3 kills. The enemy have been gifting themselves over to us, and the enemy with Sergeant Slaughtered secures the Königsberg. If you remember, the Baglioni is literally on one-hit wonder. If you like the, I would summarise this destroyer's guns much the same as the Tier 8 German alternate line. Single barrel turret. So, not like the Schultz. The Schultz has amazing guns and turrets, but yeah, you do get used to these. And the heal comes in very nicely. It's not a big heal, 2200 only, as you can see. But getting any hit points back in a destroyer is damned crucial. We got 4 kills, and hi Hawkins, how you doing? Do you like German AP? Well, German AP likes you. Really likes you. 2 sits. I don't care about taking damage, and we get another 3 sits and Kraken. 51,000 damage Kraken. Maybe a bit of securing in that. Nearly takes the Hawkins torps, the dreaded massive 2 torpedo salvo from the Hawkins. Leon is enveloping us from the north side of Charlie, but with 3 boats really there. One of them's a Miyoko. You'd expect that torps would be out and we should wrap him up pretty quickly. Enemies now, there goes the Leon. So we've secured the map. Enemies really only got the War Spy here with Sergeant Slaughtered, and their vessels are securing Alpha now. A bit of banter in chat's always good to see. So we're going to see what this AP does at range. Remember, 11.9 is your max range without any other really captain perks. He's not going flat broadside. Getting 15 to 1700, not bad. I'd love to see if he gives me pure broadside. No one's like to get 1300 there on the barrels. Surrey goes down, Slaughtered wreaks some revenge for his team. Not a high rate of, there we go, finally two and a bit. Here comes the AP, just slowing down and turning in, and the shells just miss me. Steel heals ready. It'd be, I'm sure someone's going to get a dreadnought in this destroyer in time. So that's where I really thought Fearless Brawler and something like this would come in really handy. Getting that extra 10% reload time. as the Karachikulia goes down. See, it's just over 6 seconds at reload. It's not the quickest, so if you can get that down, 6.2, 6.3, if you can get that down to mid-5s, the Fearless Brawler will really make it worthwhile. Just slowing down there, that's not going to feel full... Oh, that was a nice elbow just on 4K. Slowing down like that's not going to fool Sergeant Slaughtered for long. He'll start looking for that, he will start aiming differently. E2's doing a bit of speed juking and it's quite effective. My shells are going too far forward. These ones look like they're going to collect. Yeah, that was a good solid hit. As the sailors get the electrical tape out and they patch things up with a bit of spit and polish, the destroyer is brand new. Now with the Warspike heighting out, as I said, torpedoes are only 7.5, so they're not really an aggressive torpedo. I could go dark and get in close, but I think those torpedoes are good, probably potentially for night fighting. They do go at 62 knots, or they're really good if someone's pushing into you and you can just drop the torp's kite, open up here and there to make them turn, or even use your HE, because I am just playing with AP here for a bit of a test. But the HE would still be damn good to get a fire and get that damage over time. But as you can see with the AP, against cruisers that give you broadside, or DDs, anything broadside with the German AP, use it. I didn't take my own advice, so I didn't use the HE. And the game's going to be over shortly. Will we get Sergeant Slaughtered? He is the last man standing. A very slim chance for Solo Warrior. I would say, in all honesty, non-existent. If he actually won this and got Solo Warrior, we'd all have to uninstall the game. Down to 4K, can we do it before the game ends? 2,000, no, game over. Game over. As you can see there, 80,000 damage. I did get a couple torps in, but that was on the cruiser coming around the island. He thankfully ate a handful of torps. Most of the damage was with the guns. I did predominantly use AP only. One assisted capture, a couple resets, citadels. Citadels always nice, so remember AP is king in these ones, especially against cruisers that give you those kind of angles. Very fortunate double strike. Dev Kraken. That's the first game I played in this boat, so feedback, we were bottom tier. She's a viable boat. She's different, having a heel's different, but it's not going to make it easy because you're going to come up potentially against other high tier tier 8 boats that have higher DPM that can chase you down as well, so it's going to be really up to the skill of the player. It's going to be a challenging boat for some, but for some it will just click. Let's have a look at this end XP. Even though we got the 5 kills and it was an easy win in the end, only 1700 base XP, so nothing really to talk home about there. It didn't have a massive game, but it had an influential game by kill securing early. Hopefully you have enjoyed this review of this destroyer. If you have enjoyed this content, please click subscribe in the channel below. Otherwise, give me a follow on Twitch. The details for my Twitch channel will be in the description of this video. Until next time, stay safe out there and I'll see you on the seas.